Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Bondy Blue show. All right, y'all, I am so not in the mindset for this, just because I feel like the news is all over the place. There's so many things going on all online. Everybody wants you to talk about a show you haven't seen or a show you don't care to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much stuff going on. I have a few topics and we're going to talk about them, and hopefully this will be enjoyable for y'all. Okay, it's Good Friday. Your girl is feeling good about herself because my workouts are starting to show on my body, so I'm feeling good today. Okay, and after I finish this, I'm probably going to, try to eat and get into some liquor, and then I'm going to do my 6 o'clock little Zoom video with my members and my Patreons. So if you are not a member or a Patreon, then you should go ahead and become one. All right, so you can get the info for when I do Zooms, and I can see you and you can see me and we can talk, and it'll be fun. I'm gonna do these more often for my members and my Patreons because I want y'all to feel like y'all are getting bang for y'all buck. You feel me? And under the current climate, I haven't been wanting to hold my videos back that long. You know what I'm saying? I kind of been wanting to get them out there because I feel like people at home watching. So as soon as one is over, I'm like, let me just go ahead and put the next one out. Okay? But yeah, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get into these topics. So the first thing I want to talk about is Money Mayweather's daughter, Yaya Mayweather. Okay, y'all, I'm kind of disturbed by this story because I feel like it is some crazy stuff for you to stab a pregnant woman, cut a pregnant woman all over a rapper. Okay, like NBA YoungBoy, ugh. Like, I get the appeal, but something about him feels unsafe to me. Something about him feels too rowdy to me. Like, nah, I don't have time for whatever that, energy you giving off, but it ain't good energy, okay? Like, it's just a vibe I get off of him. He been going crazy on his videos and stuff. I've been seeing him, y'all, in his lives going off, waking her up. Okay, she in the bed looking crazy and shit. All right, talking shit about her daddy. I said, boy, you really trying to get your messed up. All right, I'm gonna keep playing if y'all want to and watch y'all ass get kicked. But anyway, so yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and talk about Yaya. If y'all don't know what the information is, let me go ahead and read it down to y'all. Yaya Mayweather has called on Jay Prince's lawyer, Kurt Schaefer, to defend her in her court case for allegedly stabbing NBA YoungBoy's baby mama. Yaya Mayweather is seeking the best of the best legal counsel to represent her in court as she is facing a felony aggravated assault for allegedly stabbing her fiance, NBA YoungBoy's baby mama, LaPatra Jacobs. After the news broke last weekend that Yaya, daughter of Floyd Mayweather, had been arrested for her alleged involvement in the stabbing of LaPatra at YoungBoy's home, the incident led to tons of subsequent drama. Not only did it ignite or possibly reignite beef between Kodak Black and YB. Why does Kodak Black have a phone in jail? Somebody tell me, okay? But it also caused YB to call Yaya's famous father a bitch ass nigga in front of her. Yaya has also been ordered to stay away from LaPatra, who ended up needing emergency surgery on both her stab wounds. The situation is pretty serious. Yaya is making sure she has the best legal representation out there. Yaya has hired Kurt Schaefer to represent her against the Harris County District Attorney's Office. She is currently facing a felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge for stabbing LaPatra, and if convicted, Yaya could be facing up to 99 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. Child, that does not match. Schaefer confirmed that Yaya's plans to plead not guilty when she returns to court in August. Schaefer has successfully defended founder and CEO of Houston's Rap-A-Lot Records, Jay Prince, in the past. Okay, so yeah, y'all. Let's talk about this for a second. First of all, I don't like the fact that people are sympathizing with her. Like, I just was on my Instagram and saw that her mom is showing support for Yaya. I saw them walking together. I didn't, stay around to see the rest. But yeah, her mom is supposed to support her, but y'all in the comments with the hearts and the sad faces and shit. And I'm like, she stabbed a pregnant woman because her boyfriend is a hoe. Yeah, no. I'm not backing that. Like, I'm not hoping for the best and all of that. No, if your ass ends up in jail because you stabbed that pregnant girl twice over some meat, that's on you, sis. That's on you. Like, that's ridiculous to me. And it is Mayweather's fault because he we know has a tumultuous past with many of his relationships. He has been known to be abusive to the women he's been in relationships with. So would it really be that far-fetched for his daughter to handle things with violence? Like, duh. Like, is it just me? Like, that can see the pathology happening right here? Either way, I'm looking at the situation like, motherfuckers is crazy. Like, people are crazy. You stabbed the pregnant woman because, I mean, ain't she already his baby mama? Don't she already had a kid for him? Like, it doesn't even matter. The point still remains, my girl. Like, you gonna look back on your life if you don't already and feel like, what the hell was I thinking? It makes no sense to me for somebody who is rich. Your daddy is filthy rich. You don't need to be, well, whatever the hell, you know, NBA young boy is. Lord, his teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, just disrespectful, ignorant as hell, online disrespecting your daddy. And I'm sure you have daddy issues because your dad is Mayweather and all he cares about is money and hoes. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can totally understand why you may not like him, but I ain't never gonna let nobody publicly disrespect my people. Like, you got me fucked up. I'm looking at this situation and I'm looking at old girl like, wow, y'all went wrong somewhere with little yaya. Y'all went wrong somewhere. And I'm sorry, I can't feel bad for her because I feel like she's old enough to know that you don't stab a pregnant woman because you can't deal with the fact that your boyfriend, a very famous rapper, is a hoe. Like, but I guess when you see stuff like that in your household growing up, you think that is, you know, normal and okay to be out here stabbing people. You know what I'm saying? Over some dick. Like, I was just like, no, this is not the way. This is not the move. And under the current, you know, climate, under the current circumstances of the world, why are y'all out here putting yourselves in danger like this? Like, what? Like, to end up having to go to the hospital? Like, y'all, I cannot. All I know is the only thing y'all can tell me is they got her a good lawyer. And that's all. Okay? Because outside of that, I don't know what y'all want me to say. Besides, somebody get that little girl some damn help. You want to be supportive? Give her a therapist. Okay? So work through all of the damn issues y'all have obviously given her from whatever did happen in her traumatic ass childhood. That just lets you know having money don't mean you got a good life. Having money don't mean you gonna come out all right. Having money don't mean you're gonna not end up in jail for stabbing a pregnant woman over your boyfriend who is already known to be a hoe. I don't understand. But we just gonna move on. But yeah, y'all, that's what's going on with Yaya Mayweather. Y'all keep asking me to talk about the Tiger King, and I feel like I've talked about it over and over again, but I have not done a thorough review because I'm not watching it over again to make notes, okay? All I know is Carol Baskin did that shit. She had too much time on her hands not to. Allegedly. All right? And Joe deserves to be right where he is. And I don't want to hear about any Black and Latino people championing for Joe because he made y'all giggle because his ass is ignorant, and ignorance is sometimes funny to us. Yeah, no. I saw all over him. Like, I don't care if you're gay. That's what I tell y'all all the time. That just because you gay, it does not mean that you can't be racist. Like, I tell y'all that all the time. And it's because white men are gay. Therefore, they can be racist, okay? And Joe is that. And that's why I think he should just stay right where he is in jail. And now y'all trying to get the president to pardon him for doing exactly what they said he did. Like, he attempted, if he didn't attempt it, he put it out there in the atmosphere so damn much it might as well be looked at. It might as well be deemed as attempted, okay? And I mean, because I'm still not sure that they didn't set him up for it, you know, just to get him out the way because they wanted to make sure they had control of everything. But still, I'm looking at the situation like all them years of you getting on TV, you know, telling people that that lady should be dead and all of that type of stuff. Nah, you should be exactly where the hell you at, in prison. And I don't feel bad about it. And not just that, but the seeking out of, you know, homeless, drug-addled people and taking advantage of them, including those two husbands who later on, you know, said they wasn't gay and they was really with him because of, you know, him giving them all of the drugs and meth that they wanted. Like, this is somebody that, you know, it's kind of low-key like the devil as far as I'm concerned, because you wanted to be with them and you gave them drugs in order to keep them complacent. You know what I'm saying? Even though they, you know, willfully come into your life because they see you can give them a better life than they've ever had, but you still, you know, stuffing them, you know, full of meth and not really caring about what's going on with them. Not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, I feel like Joe is a terrible person, and he should be exactly what he had, feeding all them people that damn, you know, old ass Walmart meat. Feeding all of the customers, feeding the employees, not paying them people. Him and Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin ass need to be in jail too. And I told y'all, them PETA people, I don't trust the PETA people right now because they in cahoots with Carol Baskin. And I look at Carol Baskin and her teeth and I don't trust her. Okay? Hi there, girls and cats. It's Carol Baskin here. Like, get out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that shit. Okay, lady? You are scary. All right? Yeah, y'all, that's some caucasity that I don't like to deal with, okay? Those are the Caucasians I like to stay away from, okay? They caucasity is scary to me, okay? I don't feel safe around, you know, the Carol Baskins and the Joe, you know, Tiger Kings of the world. Yeah, all of those people worry me, okay? All right, those are people that stockpile full of ignorance, drugs, and guns. Those people scare me. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Wendy Williams and Nene Leakes and Kandi, y'all. So much has been going on online with all of them. They've been going back and forth for weeks. I feel like I talked about Kandi and Nene getting into it not too long ago because I feel like Nene kept getting on lives and talking about Kandi and, you know, just kind of throwing shade, and then Kandi throws shade back. Okay, she's not exempt from the shade throwing, and then we all come together and throw a little shade, and then Wendy gets thrown in there. So let me go ahead and start with Wendy, because, you know, the Kandi and Nene thing I feel like is the same old song. Wendy got on her show, okay, from her weird ass kitchen, like Lovely T said. Shout out to Lovely T, okay, and talked about how Nene tried to call her on live the other day, and she didn't appreciate that, okay? She didn't appreciate her calling her on live, talking all loud, and she's like, what, Nene? Okay, like, no, I'm not gonna be on live, Nene. Like, just talking about Nene like she's so beneath her because she's a reality TV star. She's like, I'm not gonna be an accessory for a reality TV star. That is beneath me, okay? I've been on this show for 11 seasons. It's like, Wendy, we respect your gangster and all of that, and I understand where you're coming from as far as don't call me on no damn FaceTime on live with your people without asking me first. Like, I don't like that, but I also feel like Wendy has done something similar to Nene when she talked about a conversation that she and Nene had when she was talking about, oh, Nene said she's gonna quit something, and I don't know what she's talking about, but she said she gonna quit something, and then she got up there on her show and talked about it in front of everybody, and it was a personal conversation that she and Nene had. So I just kind of feel like it's obvious that at this point this friendship is not genuine, okay? Like, I hate to feel like I'm saying the exact same thing that Lovely T said in her video, but I totally agree with her about it, that I feel like their relationship started off genuine. You know, they two blind bad bitches in the industry. Let's kick it, let's hang out, you know what I'm saying, let's party together, fine. But now all of a sudden y'all are not on the same footing, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, Wendy, at the end of the day you are like TV show queen and all of that. Like, I get that. And the reality stars are just the reality stars. But at the end of the day, when y'all are sitting at tables together with the same types of nose jobs, the same terrible blonde wigs, bitch, y'all is bitches of the same feather, okay? Like, y'all is birds of a feather, okay? Messy hood girls that have made it, okay? However you made it, okay? So I really don't like the fact that Wendy feels like she was above Nene and then got on her show and said that out loud to people, you know, like, oh, I'm better than you because you're just a reality show star. I kind of didn't like that. Like, I understand how you feel, but I felt like that should have stayed at your kitchen table when the cameras wasn't around. Saying that shit out loud just sounded hella flawed to me, and it made me look at the situation like, damn, she really played Nene out. And then the way she kept trying to act like Nene was so loud and they had all these people in the background, like, bitch, there wasn't nobody in the background but her son that was helping her set up the light gear, and he didn't even speak to you. The only person that spoke to you was Nene. We couldn't see you, all we could do is hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I understand where Wendy was coming from, I felt like Wendy was doing too much and it was shady as shit. Okay, that's just how I felt about it. So let's move on to the Kandi situation. So Nene was doing a live with Tamar, I think, and she was talking about how somebody has, you know, held her back from having other shows, and there was some confusion because people didn't know whether she was talking about Kandi or Kim, because she said that the person always has a show after every season, and all of the other girls, they just get their little 3 episodes, but this person just continues to get their own show, and they blocking her from getting opportunities. I feel like Nene was talking about a whole bunch of people at one time, okay? I think she's talking about Kim because Kim's boring ass gets to have a show, even though it started out with her being a part of the original cast. Why is it that none of the black girls have been given, you know, these types of shows? But I feel like that's a simple answer. The other girls are on Real Housewives of Atlanta and Kim is not. So that's why Kim was given her own show. I never watched it. I'm not interested. I don't care. But then I also felt like you were just on live with Kim and everything was hunky-dory. I don't think that Kim has the power to stop her from getting shows. I think Wendy has the power to stop her from getting shows because they've already talked about that in the past, about how Wendy has stopped Nene from getting a show in the past. So it's just, you know, and then of course Wendy tries to blame it on Kevin. Whatever. Sure, bitch. Whatever. Okay, I'm sure it was Kev. But either way, you know, I think it was just her impression of everybody, and she wasn't talking about one specific person. I personally think she was talking about everybody all at once. And Kandi responded because there's kind of been a lot of back and forth, and she felt like maybe Nene was talking about her. But honestly, I don't think Nene was talking about her because Nene was like, you know, at the end of the day, girl, you know, they give you your little 3 episodes, your little commercial breaks and shit, but it's not the same thing as you having your own show consistently after every season. Kandi has not had her own show after every season of the show, okay? So I just feel like it's something that they do. The reality stars, they get online, they make a bunch of confusion, they argue, they say slick shit, they say shade in lives, and then the shade room posted, and then there's all this buzz that's still happening around the show that is very much still being held up in the air. Now they say they're gonna have the reunion, but we don't know when, we don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Under the current climate, the current circumstances, it's just all up in the air right now, and I think all of them are trying to keep everybody interested in the show while the show is not really, you know, currently, you know, up to date, because it's on, but it's not up to date. And the reunion situation is just stressful for everybody. Nobody knows how it's gonna go, especially since they're supposed to start filming for the next season soon, and you know, we're still how we are, stuck in a house. So yeah, I just think that they're being messy so that we'll stay interested in the show. I don't think it's that deep. I do think that Nene starts shit with Kandi, and then when Kandi responds, all of a sudden, I wasn't saying nothing about her. I still feel that way. That Nene always does shit, and then when people respond to her, all of a sudden, she's the victim. She does that all the time, okay? So that does aggravate me about her. I don't know if that's what she was doing in this exact situation, but all in all, I think it's just mess to keep everybody interested in the show. So yeah, we still here though. We interested. We watching. We waiting. I'm tired of the Instagram live battles. I'm tired. I don't have time to catch up with all of these people. Sometimes they're on lives all at the same time. Like I'll have 10, 13, 15 people on live at one time. And it's cool. It's fun. I like to see people playing their music. I like Mike Epps skating around his living room looking like, you know, a Paco or something. Like it's cool. I get it. But at the end of the day, y'all, I'm exhausted with Instagram Live. I'm exhausted with Tory Lanez and his lives, okay? Did y'all see Natalie Nunn on Tory Lanez live last night pouring almond milk on her ass and twerking, and everybody's like, I thought she was married with a kid, and she's still married, but I don't know if they together because she just recently cheated on that man and had a threesome with some other white reality stars that we don't care about over here at the Shade Room. You know, I'm not the Shade Room, but y'all know what I mean, okay? Us over here, okay? Black entertainment over here, Instagram, Twitter, us black folks. We don't care about none of the people she had that threesome with. That's why a lot of people wasn't paying attention to it. But her husband, I thought, had left her after that. So I don't know what's going on. All I know is Natalie Nunn was on Tory Lanez live shaking her ass like she had to pay her rent. And I was just like, oh, okay, you look good, girl. But you know, you like somebody's mom and shit. But you know, live your life, live your life, live your life, you know. I ain't hating, I'm not judging, I don't judge. But at the end of the day, let's have conversations with people's kids in 15 years and see how shit done turned out, okay? All right? Because they got a lot of these people, kids out here online right now doing the damn most, i.e. Yaya Mayweather, because their parents didn't have their shit together, okay? In one way or another. I ain't judging nobody. We all do the best we can. But I'm just saying, Natalie, it seems as if you could have been somewhere else doing something else. Where's your baby? Why do you have time to shake your ass on Tory Lanez egg with milk during this current climate? What is going on? I cannot. All right, y'all. So because celebrities are bored and have nothing else to do besides Instagram Live and starting beef and doing interviews and just talking shit out the side of their neck, The Weeknd decided to tell everybody that he felt like Usher bit his style when Usher came out with Climax. I said, so what you think, you the first nigga to ever sing in falsetto, Weeknd? Like, I know a lot of y'all like The Weeknd, and he's cool, don't get me wrong. But there is no comparison to Usher, baby. And I didn't even like Usher for a long time, okay? I didn't. But guess what? My Way came out, and when My Way came out, that was my dude. My Way, and then Confessions, and then I didn't like him again because my girlfriend was obsessed with him, and I just was kind of like, bitch, what is you obsessed with Usher for? Like it just made me feel the type of way, but that's in the past. Anyway, at this point, I like Usher's, I always love Usher's music, okay? So while I'm sitting here reading my Twitter, I was like, The Weeknd better get the hell up out of here with this. The Weeknd words, like, I get that y'all are on him nowadays. He's new, he's great, that, you know, that's fine. But for you to feel like Usher bit you because he came out with Climax, what? Like, what? Like, child. And then Usher got up there on his Instagram and sang that shit. We're going nowhere fast. We reached the climax. We're together, now we're undone. And now it's a whole challenge in everything, okay? The Weeknd was in an interview promoting his recent album, okay, After Hours, when he made that comment about Usher. So basically, he came out with a mixtape called House of Balloons. I never listened to it. I'm sorry, Weeknd. But he said it changed the sound of pop music before his eyes, okay? He's so influential, all right? And when he heard Climax, he was like, that is a Weeknd song. Holy fuck. It's a Weeknd song. I said, Weeknd, if you didn't produce it, if you didn't write it, it's not your song. What are you talking about? He said it was very flattering, but he got angry. But the older he got, he realized it was a good thing. I said, The Weeknd, if you don't go to bed somewhere and get the hell up out of my facial with this, get away from me with this, Weeknd, okay? You are not the first person to sing a song in falsetto, all right? And the song Climax actually sounds very similar to some of the other songs that Usher has come out with. Like, what? Boy, if you don't get out of here with that. Like, but yeah, I just want The Weeknd to go sit his ass down somewhere. Like, how old are you? Like, how old are you, okay? Because I'm just saying, like, how dare you say somebody that's been making music and much bigger than you for a lot longer, you know, they bit you. Boy, bye. Like, get out of here with that. Like, Usher's a singer. He sang a song. Like, get out of here with that. Bye, Weeknd. Good night, okay? Where's Monday out this bitch? But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like. You better like. You better like. You better You better like my video, ho. Oh, you better like my video, ho. Oh, you better like. You better like my video, ho. You better like my video, oh. Anyway, I know y'all like that, so I had to give that to y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.